Hello, this is Pavel from RankWyz Sideways, and today RankWyz Daily is on a topic of improving relevancy. I don't think we need to spend much time discussing why we need to improve relevancy. Relevancy is a cornerstone of the modern SEO success. So it's not generic theme relevancy. If let's say I will use example I always use for the local SEO, like a dentist in Toronto, which is also true if you'll just do for e-commerce SEO or affiliate SEO or the national level SEO. It's not generic relevancy like you get five dental articles, you get them from the manual site that sells uses manual writers, and you spoon them to death and will continue posting over and over again and develop niche relevancy for the dentist in Toronto. No. So if you want to rank, if you want to develop the authority for the niche dentist in Toronto, you want to rank for the all possible long tail keywords highly related to the dentist in Toronto, and you have to post the content for all different topics. If you want to build the overall the network authority, so you want to build authority and relevance for each property. Again, so when you post the content, when you spin the dental content, the Google not gonna rank it any longer for the local keywords. Again, in our example, and as a result, will not consider this as authority for the specific local niche. If Google sees the dental article, so it's not going to show this for any search related to dentist in Toronto. If you will get the Toronto article, so it might be about the maple leaves, and of course it's not going to show it for the dentist in Toronto. Relevancy is niche specific. So as a result, you're not going to build authority, and as a result, any links coming from the site will be somewhat relevant, but it's not really relevant to the point that will give you SEO advantage. So relevancy is extremely important. And the next question is, in order to move forward, so we need to agree. So if you notice from the title, so I suggest to increase relevancy by using duplicate content. So is duplicate content evil? So I was surprised like how many people still coming with RankWyz with a single criteria for the quality of the content to make sure that the content is unique as possible. So they spin it, they mash it up to death, they translate back and forth and check over and over again so to make sure the content is extremely unique, so that Google never seen any words inside the article in the combination. So it's there are multiple arguments. Like you can see that I can show examples of sites that have hundreds of thousands of pages, index pages, and ranking high traffic sites that has no original content. And everyone knows that there are lots of aggregation sites, news aggregation sites that have tremendous traffic. Not to say that if you're looking just barely to get it indexed and rank for the relevant niche. Another argument, of course, is press releases. Like it's a good argument that it's really hard to find the argument against. The press release is a technical process of publishing exact same content over the dozens, hundreds, might be even thousands of sites. So not only those press releases getting indexed, but think about why those sites accept press releases. Now, not the company that actually publishes your press release and distributes it. Why hundreds of sites accept press releases? So they're not getting into revenue share. They getting SEO advantage of publishing content, which is exact copy with the attribution link. They getting those press releases getting indexed, they getting traffic, and as a result, they improve overall authority of the site. Exact duplicate content. Well, if you're still not convinced, you probably will not by any further arguments. So like let's agree. So the duplicate content is not bad if you use it, especially in the combining the relevant snippets all together. So now getting this all together. So how to improve relevancy by reusing existing content. Since Hummingbird, Google ranks content, puts it in some way of knowledge graph. Again, consider the example with the dentist in Toronto. It's a two-dimensional graph. Of course, it's much more complex, and Google use many more entities that they discover in the content and put it in some level of kind of multidimensional graph that somewhat related to the dentist, somewhat related to Toronto. And when you're looking for intersection, so that you'll find the content that has relevancy to those terms as close as possible. So if you want to rank for the dentist in Toronto and build authority for dentists in Toronto, you need to have a content that is relevant for both dentist and Toronto. So what is the most relevant content for Toronto? This is news. The news snippets you can get from the Google News, the latest YouTube videos, social posts about Toronto. The newsworthiness is also important. Google gives the credit. Google pushes forward content that is newsworthy, that is just recent. Google knows how the every news distributed. So there is a spike on the site that publishes the content, and after that there is a huge wave of republishing the content. The more important, the bigger the news, the more republishing of the content. So they expect to have this. So instead of mashing it up all together, dentist and Toronto and all the stuff, so we at RankWyz publish content that creates a snippet of every dimension you want to be ranking for. If you're looking to rank for dentist in Toronto, so we combine snippets of the dentist, dental content, Toronto dental, Toronto dental, Toronto. So let's get into the implementation. So again, if you get the content, to summarize what I said, if you get the existing content that Google already knows, they already seen this, they rank it, they already ranking this video for Toronto, they already ranking this new snippet for Toronto, they know they don't need to analyze it over again. So already did it once. They marked it very relevant to Toronto. If you reuse this snippet, and again, you can put an attribution link that will be exactly perfect structure, perfect approach that Google recommend how you republish content. You can put, if you want, you can put no follow link, attribution link, and you put the snippets of the content Google already marked as important for the entities you want to rank. So this is how you get overall content ranked to combination of those terms. RankWyz, so now like how we implement it in RankWyz. RankWyz has a built-in content server, content mill, and the content mill consists of content buckets. So you configure content bucket. As far as I know, the content mill is the only content solution that builds articles based on topics, not the mashup of keywords, but based on topics. So we have topics, and you define topics in a form of, in my example, dentist, orthodontics, dental clinic. Instead of mashing them up together to create an article, so we create the system create an article on every topic. So those topics are very closely related, but would it be the more apart? I always use an example as extreme case. Like let's say if it's sports and the one topic is volleyball, another yoga, if you mash them up together, so that it's not going to be very good content, and hockey. So we create top, but we also support two-dimensional lists, and that's great to create highly relevant content. If you create, in my example, I use locations, Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, and topics for trade, the professional, keywords, dentist, orthodontist, dental clinic. System will create content on combination, and it will use template. You can see the template I have. It has the image for the topic 1. Remember, this is a profession, so dentist or orthodontist, or image on topic 2, that will be location. Syndicated content on topic 1, that will be snippet on the dental content. Then video on topic 2, that will be video about location, Toronto or Ottawa. There will be recent video. So syndicated content on topic 1, combining them all together will give us article that is related for both the profession, the trade keyword, and the location keyword. I'll pause. Let me refresh if it doesn't create immediately. Yeah, so we have one article. Okay, more. Dental clinic in Montreal. If I look at the article, that says it has title that has dental clinic in Montreal, that has dental image, that has dental snippet, and after that news that has nothing to do with dental, but it's very relevant to Montreal. And there is another snippet that related to dental clinic in Toronto, dental clinic, Toronto, Pearson Airport. It has nothing to do with dental, but it's very relevant to the Toronto, and then snippet. So we have this option, and we have, if I'll stop, and delete all the content created, we have different snippets of the template that can be used for the, like, there are newsworthy snippets and there is generic snippets. Let's say article builder would be more of the trade, like there's not much news about dentist, so the snippet is all the same. So you can use article builder, you can use own articles, you can do syndicated content. This is best. So where the system goes out to and create the snippets of the combine the all different information they found on the topic of the dentist. But when it comes to the newsworthy snippets, locations, let's say, you can use videos, you can use news, you can use RSS, you can do press releases, and Twitter, Pinterest, so all of this. And so we moving into collecting structured data. So almost unlimited source of the perfect content that could be combined together into create highly relevant content. Again, Google's seen this. Those will be reviews. Like for local business, Yelp reviews. For the local businesses, Yellow Pages reviews. So movies reviews, depending on the content. So like what is your relevancy? There could be Amazon reviews. It could be recipes. So let's say I adding the Yelp review, and you can see that I need to pick a location. So location for me is topic 2, and the business type is topic 1. Topic 2 would be location. Topic 1 will be business type. I want to create, I will copy this, I already have this. I will create the section of the header, recent dental reviews in Toronto. So this shortcuts for the topic for every article is created. And we use template. It's a little bit technical, but it's powerful because it gives you a way of combine the snippets in any way you like. How many times you want to use? Like I will post 4 businesses. You'll see the business image, business name, address, link to the website, business description, and reviews. 5 reviews for every business. So the template, there are a lot of tags, so I will post them. So we'll post it on our support group, all the different tags. So we have descriptions, so we have open hours, everything we collect from Yelp, Yellow Pages, and I'm gonna save it. Well, you can see it's ready immediately because I use it already. If you do it first time, you will see the time. It will take time for system to collect this information, so you might leave it and come back like half an hour later. Sometimes like very often faster, but I want to start this. All right, so refresh, and I'll see that we have 5 articles. Let's say dental clinic in Ottawa. So it's the same template. So the beginning is the same. I've seen this title, the dental clinic, the dental news, Ottawa. And now we have business reviews. Google knows those reviews, those businesses are highly related to Ottawa. So this is the name, the image of the business name, website, description, and reviews. Reviews is a huge source of the highly relevant information you can put in together into the article if you want to create relevancy to the specific niche. As I said, so depending on the type of SEO you're in, so you might be doing reviews. You might be interested in reviews from the e-commerce sites, from Amazon. So you can do reviews from movies if it's somewhat related to the dependent like recipes. So those are what we have in our plan. So and point that combining them together, you will increase relevancy by reusing the content that Google already knows highly relevant to your specific niche. Montreal, dental clinic in Chicago. And those are Chicago businesses with the reviews. Another example, TripAdvisor. So if you want to increase relevancy for your location, so again, so even you combine reviews from TripAdvisor, so you can, let's say TripAdvisor goes to the destination if like TripAdvisor has the reviews now for every city, so like for every hotel, because it's becoming, it attracts a lot of those businesses spend a lot of time building relevant reviews for those businesses. It's an unlimited of source of relevant content. So, and now if we properly extract it and combine, let's say, the snippet of the dental content and reviews that is related to the Toronto businesses, even if it's hotel reviews, so that combined together will increase the relevancy of the content to the combination of dental and Toronto. And of course, if we look at the dentist in Miami, so you will see Miami content. It's not a dentist. And news and Miami dental businesses with the reviews. So, so that's basically video that I plan to have shorter. So that should make you rethink, like, hopefully rethink the strategy you use to build the content for your properties, for your network. So the uniqueness of the content is not #1 priority. The relevancy for the niche, as relevant as possible, build off topics. Let's say if you create, if you build the content for the businesses, let's say, again, stick with the dentist. So it's probably will be a lot of towns, even small towns, around the, let's say, if it's like your client is serving Montreal only, you can do like a lot of local towns around Montreal. Of course, you can't really go small to the kind of block or small district. So like you need to make sure that there is enough content. There are, like, I mean, the news snippet will not be available for the local the street name, let's say, but you might have videos for the street. And the topic would be trades. So you combine them together and you define the content snippets that are essentially the existing content. Combining them together, you'll increase relevancy. So that's all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for using RankWyz. As always, you can shoot me an email, pavel@rankwyz.com, or send the question in our Facebook group, a mastermind group, RankWyz mastermind group, and I'll happy to answer. So looking forward for your feedback, for your suggestions, and have a great day.